Hi, welcome back to the show. This episode is going to be quite long, I have a feeling. On this episode, I want to review Genesis 9, and it's quite different compared to the other Genesis, and I will tell you why as the episode goes on. So hold on tight and enjoy. Before we start, I wanted to remind you that Genesis 9 is also free, like the other Genesis programs. I wanted to show a few things on here before I show you everything that this has to offer, the difference between Genesis 9 compared to the others. I got Daz Studio shortly after Genesis 9 was made, which was about a few years ago or so, and it looked different a little bit compared to it did a few months ago. At the time, it was just only these two that were available to work with, and when you click on them, they look like this, where you can choose how you want your character to look, a male or a female. And so you go ahead and choose which model you want for female or male, but you can also work at them one at a time. I thought with this one we can make it a male. So let's go ahead and click on shaping. But let's get the right Genesis first. And we click on base masculine, slide it all the way to the end. And as you can see, his body is built more like a male. Oh, and by the way, when you click on him, their arms are formed like a T, like the regular Genesis models. I just thought I would point that out. Before I started this video, I moved their arms down so that I could put these two models side by side and their arms aren't blending each other. And it looks here that they got the head already in the male. And then now let's go with the female for this second Genesis. You can also adjust the height, which is really cool. You can make, we want to make like a petite female or a shorter female, we can do that. Well, she's quite short there. Let's make her a little taller. Whoa, that's too tall. That's a little better. There, now she's built like a female. And let's give her a full female face. Let's scoot in because I wanted to show you, you can do the eyebrows. And as you can see here, you get the choices of the eyebrows that you want. which is pretty cool. And all the other models that relate to Genesis 9, you can also change their eyebrows. So you want to make sure that you click on the right character. Let's click on his eyebrows and then delete. So now he doesn't have any eyebrows at all. Let's remember to make sure that the model that you want is highlighted or it's not going to work. Those are kind of cool looking eyebrows for a male. Let's see if we can give her some different eyebrows. So delete. Should we try these? Oh, let's see. Yeah, see, it's like right here it says, well, which Genesis model you want it on. So that's why it's, like I said in the last episode, it's important that you click on the right model. You can barely see them, but they're not bad. So now let's go give her some skin color. Okay, let's choose this color. There's her skin color, but now we gotta change her eyebrow color. You can use base color, or it's just easier for me. This is what I normally use, is the diffuse overlay weight, because I very much trust this option, but you can also choose base color. But with the overlay weight, I go all the way and you can see her eyebrows turn very white. Now go down to this choice here, click on the color that is the light gray. Let's give her some brown eyebrows. Of course, you can darken it. And this time when you want to color the eyes with Genesis 9, you need to highlight the eyes and make sure that it's on surface. Click on the eyes here and then scroll down. And then there she is. For this guy, let's pick this one. And there he is with his new set of eyebrows. This only offers one kind of wig or hair, and it's this. And when I do use this, I only put it on my females. But like I told you not too long ago, Daz Studio added some more figure choices for Genesis 9. And they are Amala, Fabrice, Kat, Laura, Matt, and Ty, and they are also bald and naked. And I was surprised when Daz Studio included some new models into Genesis 9. And now I will show you from the rest of this video everything that is to offer on Genesis 9. And it's just me building a scenery, showing you everything that is there to offer. So I hope you enjoy. Until then, I will see you next time. And this is the end of the whole Genesis collection, unless pretty soon Daz comes up with Genesis 10, which I wouldn't be surprised if they come out. But before we go, I do want to show you the cool thing that they have done with Genesis 9 models and all the models that relate to Genesis 9. They have improved with the skin tones. They made them more realistic looking. The lips look more realistic looking. And I used Fabrice to show you what I mean by skin texture, which looks realistic. Here is a close-up of his nose, and you can see the pores in his nose and the skin texture and the skin texture around his nose. And it looks like he also has a little bit of freckles showing up. Isn't that fun and cool? Here is the back of his hand, and as you can see, it looks very much like some humans' hands, which is also very cool. You don't see that this kind of texture with the other Genesis models. You see a little bit of it in the Genesis 8 models, but with the 9, you can tell Daz wanted these characters to look as much realistic as possible. And now, finally, on to me building a scene with all the characters that I have listed that were included in Genesis 9.